Oh man, so Keith Lee has started his tour in Dallas and it is going through one of the craziest spirals. Nothing that had to do with Keith Lee exactly. He didn't do anything wrong. He actually trying to bless people, multiple people. But one of the people is trying to take advantage of the other folks and trying to use some technicalities to get over. So basically, we have a lady that has a place called Sweetly Seasoned. Keith Lee pulled up, had his usual little situation going on, and he tipped the lady. But he only tipped her $2,000. There were people that were there that were cutting hair that Keith seen and also braiding hair that Keith seen. He wanted to give $1,000 to each one of those people. Now, what I'm going to do for y'all is walk y'all through this whole situation because that lady feels like she doesn't owe those other people that 1K. But first, here goes Keith Lee review at Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck.
Keith Lee is officially in Dallas. I asked him for help and come to visit my mom's food truck to hopefully turn it around. She is an award-winning pastry chef and she is a culinary chef. She has 2 degrees. We are just from Milwaukee and here in Dallas. It's kind of hard with the marketing because we don't know our way even around yet.
Well, we here. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. He spent $80.11. We are in North Dallas, Texas. We in a hood. I'm not gonna say no other way. We in a hood. They outside cutting hair, doing braids, waiting on us. They both on live at the same time, him and his sister, but they outside ready, so we had to be 00 this whole time. I'm talking about 007 agents. It's a party out here. The customer service, my family said, was pretty good, and it was on live the whole time, so we can kind of see it. Only thing is, the only person cooking is the mama, so if you do come, please be patient. It's only one person there cooking, but it's a lot of people, so she got the option to have a lot of hands. I'm gonna show you everything I got, and we gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. A pulled pork sandwich, fried ribs with french fries, jerk chicken tacos with beans and rice, and 2 orders of banana pudding. Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
We sit in the car. This Dallas weather is bipolar. It was freezing cold when we got here. It's hot right now. Can't be nothing less than 80-something degrees. We gonna start with the pulled pork sandwich. It's loaded. Only thing when you load a sandwich as much as the bottom bun does get soggy. This bottom bun already soggy. My hands greasy. It's just really good seasoned pulled pork with pickles and barbecue sauce. I wish the bun was a little more high quality. You can tell these just regular buns. Like a sweet bun on this will take this over the top. But as it is, I'm not mad at that. It's nothing crazy. 7.8 out of 10. That's pretty high for a sandwich to come out. It's real fresh. These are deep fried ribs. And when they say deep fried, boy, I can see, but they also put sauce on it. But you can see past the sauce. This is chicken fried. Maybe you can see it better on this one. That's a chicken fried rib. I gotta wipe some of the sauce off. The sauce is good, but I don't think it's a homemade sauce. But this rib itself don't even need the sauce, to be honest with you. I don't know where she got these ribs from. Look how much meat is on that rib. In my opinion, I would take a lot of the sauce off because it don't need it. The rib by itself is very flavorful. It's crispy. It's meaty. The ribs with the sauce as is, I'm gonna go with 7 out of 10. But I feel like if she take this sauce off, this can be an 8.5.
Or even put the sauce on the side.
Put the sauce on, put the sauce on the side. It's too seasoned. It don't need no rib. It don't need no sauce. All that crust, man, you better let that crust speak for itself. You can make a beautiful crust like that and then cover it with sauce. Just how it looks. I feel like this is about to be the highlight. These are jerk tacos. There's some jalapenos, there's some pico de gallo, look like some onions, cheese.
In the bite. I did.
That sauce might be homemade. That sauce is good. It's just a chicken taco. It's a great chicken taco though. It's seasoned. That sauce is spicy. 8.7 out of 10. Rice by my hand. This rice. Them beans.
What you give it?
8.7.
I'm going 9.
Last but not least, the banana pudding. Now I'm very picky on sweets. I've said it. I've always said it. Again, take my opinion on sweets with a grain of salt. It's cool. It's not the greatest banana pudding I've ever had, but it's better than most banana puddings I've had before.
Not too sweet.
Take it back. It is a little sweet. I wouldn't eat this whole thing, but for me, as somebody who's not really a sweets person, I get a solid 7.3 out of 10.
But I like sweet. I go 8.6.
One of the main things I will say, in my opinion, the marketing does need a lot of help. There's no menu on the brother's page, on the sister's page, or the mom's page. I feel like a menu with prices should definitely be top priority. That and a website change, in my opinion. I appreciate the invite. And mama, You might need some more hands back there. No promises. It might get a little crazy.
Before we left, we went in and had a conversation with the mom, and we thanked everybody for having us. Me and the mama prayed together, and we left with $4,000 tip behind. God, it's amazing.
I appreciate y'all for having us. I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody hair for free. We want to leave you $1,000 to do cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000. Yeah, I appreciate it. So say you started my barber for $4,000 and y'all give me however y'all pay. I appreciate it, Mom. Absolutely.
May he continue to bless you.
And after this, I pray and hope you reach your target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Okay, so she was all cool. It was all cool until the lady decided that she was going to split the money up the way that she seen fit. Now, the young lady that was helping her at the cash register didn't actually work for her. She was called to come there by her son. So she was helping out because she was understaffed and also trying to use their platform because this young lady is an influencer, a TikToker. They're trying to use their platforms to draw Keith Lee's attention to bring him to the food truck, which Lee actually did come. She was also braiding hair there. That's the lady who was supposed to get $1,000 in tips, and her brother, who was the barber, was supposed to get $1,000 in tips. But this is how things actually played out. Check this out right here from Miss Sherelle.
What's up, y'all? I bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, let me tell you. So a lot of y'all know yesterday I got to meet Keith Lee. Great. Congratulations. I'm still humbled by the experience. Like, I am ecstatic. Blessings to your family. I really appreciate you. But now this is where the downfall comes in. A lot of y'all was on my live when he said this.
I see y'all giving out haircuts.
My little brother, yeah.
We want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He went to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
And granted, everything was cool, right? Me being me and thinking everybody else is going to have the same genuine heart as me, I charged him $4,000 on his card, meaning all the money went to the food truck in hopes that she would do what she needed to do, right? Wrong. So after everything had died down, mind you, on top of him tipping $4,000, this man left an extra $886 to feed everybody else that was coming, right? Right. But this is where she went wrong. I'm in the truck, mind you, I'm a worker. This is your business, so I'm doing what you say. She tell me after this person, which is a third person, that you got to start charging again. Now, it's one thing when he say I'm leaving this for free and for somebody to come and order like one of everything on the menu and try to get both desserts and drinks and shit. Like, yeah, you can put a limit on that. But if this man left you almost $1,000, why the fuck did you stop handing free food out after the third person? Make it make sense. So, all right, everything was cool. It was time to close down. You know, my friend done ran to the store. He helping his mom. He coming out his pocket with his own money. And I looked at her and I was like, so Keith Lee literally just spent $5,200 with you. She was like, girl, I know, I'm so excited. Like, before I got on here, I was broke. And before y'all come for me talking about don't be releasing no personal information, it got personal when you played with my baby brother. So everything was cool, calm, and collect, right? She told me, she said, look, I just want to let you know it'll be about a day or two before you guys get your money. I work with Square. I've been running my business for the past 4 years with Square, so I know exactly how it works. But if you've been running this business for years, your money gonna clear the next day. Correct? So this morning we got up. Mind you, I'm thinking I gotta go back to help her because yesterday you ain't have nobody that wanted to work for you. You get what I'm saying? So my friend had me come and help you, and then my brother was really only out there, but you somehow trying to make it seem like my brother was giving free haircuts when he was posting flyers with his prices on them. Come on. So then I wake up today, people hit me up talking about, we want to make your menus, we want to make your flyers, da-da-da-da-da. My main thing was, I'm not the face of this company. You get what I'm saying? I'm not the face of this company, but I can put you in contact. If you go through my comment section, you will definitely see where I'm tagging her business over and over and over because people thought it was my shit. So I hit her this morning, was like, Kim, you have workers today? Also, there's a guy who's wanted to do your menu and flyers for you, so I'm sending him your number. Who is this? Sherelle. Yes, I have workers for today, and you can send me his info. Thank you. That was it. So I respond back. I will send you his Instagram, and did you see if your money cleared? You can keep the money that was left for me, but my brother is preparing to leave and go back home, and I'm unsure how he'll get it once he leaves. Granted, all I had to do was send it to her, or she could have sent it to him, whatever. She said, please call me back so an agreement can be made. But before we even got to those messages, she called me and she was just like, well, I didn't invite your brother to come out there and cut hair. I didn't invite you. My son invited you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give $1,000 to my son and he'll give y'all whatever it is he see fit out of there. Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, I did you a solid by saying I get money. When I opened my eyes this morning, I had a deposit for $1,500. You get what I'm saying? And I made money since. So I told you to keep my money, but I was more so pressed about the issue of my brother. Keith Lee don't know my brother. My brother don't know Keith Lee. My brother don't know any of y'all out here. But when you gave him the green light to post his flyers, after he cut both of your sons' head, yes, they paid. He wasn't cutting nobody's hair for free. Who the fuck put that out there? If you cut it hair for free, why are you posting flyers with prices? You get what I'm saying? There's a girl on Facebook, hold on, whom I'm assuming is her oldest son's wife, fiance, whoever she is. This is all lies, just like the free cuts were. Because people had to pay. Of course they had to pay. The 2 people hair that he cut was both of the owner's sons. So why the fuck would he be giving the owner's sons, whose mom is getting visited by Keith Lee, free cuts? You get what I'm saying? Because it was never advertised. But then I later found out my friend had said he assumed that he was giving free cut. No, he pulled up to the area because he saw it as an opportunity because we couldn't make it to Jonathan's shop to meet him in time. No one. Y'all didn't hear it on my face. Y'all didn't see it on my platform. Y'all didn't hear it out my brother's mouth say, I'm giving free cuts, pull up to the spot. Do you know how many people would have pulled up? Keith Lee probably was under the assumption, hell yeah, he didn't even say it. Let's be honest. Keith Lee didn't even say, oh, I'm giving you $1,000 because. He said, I'm giving you $1,000 so you can go and get free haircut. But bitch, we couldn't even make it out there to get free haircuts because you tripping over $2,000.
The one on no disrespect shit, I asked for you basically sitting there telling me.
It got nothing to do with me. I said what I was gonna do.
Well, yeah. I
Never
just,
beyond that.
I don't want no beef. I don't want no nothing. But he wanted to ask. But I'm here for my brother, so. I'm here for my brother.
I feel like I should leave.
Why? What's gonna happen? You ain't gonna do nothing.
I don't want to be involved in nothing.
It's not involved in nothing.
I can't have my name in this. I ain't catching no strays.
Straight what? Ain't nobody out here. I think he just want to act, bro. Like, well, I don't know. I'm just here. I'm supporting my brother.
I don't want to be here, so I have to support mine. I don't want to.
Where your brother?
Right over there. We're all them hood niggas. It's all his friends. I don't have time for this. It's too. I don't do all this ghetto stuff no more.
Dude, hush. Yes, you do. Somebody piss you off.
If somebody piss me off, I call my brother. But I don't live that life no more. I ride down.
I feel it.
Well, she said she was gonna give you the money, stop all conflict. You wanna go get the money from her, give it to me, and I can go about my business.
I don't know if she's gonna give me the money today. That was the big thing. I don't know when she's gonna give me the money. All I know is that she's gonna give it to me.
Well, you'll access because I'm not trying to start no disturbance.
Oh, yeah.
And she got customers out here too, for one. I respect anybody's business at the same time. I go, what?
Legal purposes, you need to ask her. You need to ask for your money. I'm saying, bro, we get out here, we bust our ass to help people, and this is what we get. Now, the principle of the matter is, because I know several of y'all out there thinking like, bro, it's just $1,000, bro. Like, don't you got more money than that? Don't TikTok pay you? TikTok pays me well. YouTube pays me well. Both of my Facebook pages pays me well outside of whatever it is that I do in my real life. You get what I'm saying? The principle of the matter is my brother is from Louisiana. My brother is a self-taught barber. He went and got his license just so he can work in a shop. And when he come out here and he posting up with all of his shit outside and he's saying, yo, I'm selling haircuts. Your sons come down and they sit in there and then you gonna sit there and have a nerve to tell me, Keith Lee don't understand. Y'all not even a part of the brand. So I don't feel inclined to give you the money. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Like, I'm not even playing when it comes to this shit, bro. I'm big on integrity. I'm big on doing what's right. I came out there and I helped you for free. I stood in that little bitty ass, hot ass motherfucking food truck to help you because my friend asked me to. And this is the thanks that I get? I couldn't even get a thank you from you at the end of the day, bro. Like, come on. The man walked up and literally said, I seen your live. I seen this live. The wife even said, hey, Sherelle, let me see that cheer. Was nobody on the live? Like, come on. Well, I know y'all was on the live, but come on, bro. You got your kids in the background fighting for you. Like, it ain't even your kids. It's that one lady who didn't even want to get in the food truck with you in the first place. That's how I ended up there. If your kids really gave a fuck, I would have been at home in my bed. I would have been at home in my bed. Keith Lee would have never seen me type shit. I would have still popped out. I ain't even gonna lie, because my friend would have told me. But that's besides the point. The sole purpose of this was so you could get the exposure. You get what I'm saying? You wanted the Keith Lee effect. And we did our part to make sure that could happen. And I can't even say to make sure. To kind of hope and pray that it would happen. And it did. You know what I'm saying? I'm screenshotting what Keith Lee put on here. Oh yeah, and beforehand, that was the email I sent to him today because I was serious about my integrity. I was serious about the principle of the matter. If this man came all the way out here and he blessed your motherfucking business with his presence and to say this shit was good as a motherfucker, then the least you can do is get out of the way of somebody else's blessings and honor it after I already told you you can keep my band. Who the fuck running around here saying, I don't want that $1,000, you can have it? Who's doing that? And I came and worked for you for free? For free? But today, all of a sudden, you wake up, you got workers. I wanted to leave you $1,000 for doing braids. Wanted to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody's hair for free. By the time Keith Lee left, your motherfucking ass closed the shop down. So the goal was for him to return today, right? But you looked my brother dead in his eyes last night when he came to spend money at your establishment and told him, you missed your blessing, but I got the money that Keith Lee gave you. I'm going to give it to you when my money clears. But today you wake up and you singing a different tune. And we want to tip you $2,000. So at what point of it do you feel like you can play God and step in the way and say, oh, I'm going to block this blessing from this young black man who's trying and do what I want to do? And you think your shit gonna prosper? Baby, I'm gonna make it my personal mission to see that nobody will see Sweetly Seasoned. You hear me? I don't care if I gotta post up on every block that you own and make protest videos. You do understand that a lot of these people wanted to come out and see my face. Do you hear it in the live? Is that Sherelle? Is that Sherelle? You get what I'm saying? I am the clout, bro. I'm the clout. And I'm pissed off and I'm really agitated at the fact that your motherfucking ass sat there 2 days ago and said how your family treated you, how this person, that person, and that person treated you, and I don't know you from a can of motherfucking paint. And I got up on my bed and I came to help you, and this is the thanks I get? Bitch, I ain't even get a real fucking thank you. And with all due respect, Keith Lee, I did not want to bring you into this shit, but you did your part, so now I gotta do mine. The S effect is in full effect, and I'm on your ass. For sure.
Okay, so that sounds crazy as hell. Now, from that point, the lady who actually ran a food truck, she responds, and this is what she has to say.
I am just a person who's trying to make it every day. I want to give a shout out to my son for marketing me. I don't know how many of you guys follow him, but because of him, that is the reason why Keith Lee came to visit me. Now, when I arrived that day, the only reason why Sherelle was there, and I don't know her that well. I don't know her that well. The only reason why she was there is because my son asked her to be there, I guess. I don't know. And then she said that she wanted to meet Keith Lee, so she just wanted to be there. So it wasn't that she was working for me. She really just wanted to be there for Keith Lee. But I want to give a shout out to her anyway. You know, because her and my... Okay, they went on Facebook Live, Instagram, I don't know what platform it was, and they were marketing me, trying to get him out there to see me. So I still want to thank her for doing that. And yes, she do deserve to be compensated for that. But she will not even talk to me about that. You know? Now, getting to the nitty gritty. So we all out there. And my son called this guy, I guess that's her brother. I didn't know him, never seen him, to come cut his hair. And he came out there to cut his hair. He plugged his thing into my generator and he cut his hair. I'm in the food truck. I'm going crazy because I know he's coming. And I'm trying to get... So I'm not fully aware of what's going on outside, y'all. So next thing I know, I see a girl running and Sherelle running, they hug, and I'm like, who is that? Come find out, she was supposed to been braiding no girl hair, but she told her to come out there because she didn't want to miss Keith Lee. So when Keith Lee did arrive, it looked as if they were with me. And all I know is I built this business from the ground up. Me and my son. And for her to even think, because she called somebody out there just to braid her hair, that she deserved $1,000 and try to make it seem like... Now, I could see if when Keith Lee said, give that barber $1,000 for free haircuts, he should have said, anybody, come on, who wants their haircut for free? Come on. Then he would have deserved it. Then that would have made him with me. Because now you're helping me. You're shining on me. This man was not with me. He was only solely there because my son called him to cut my hair. Now, I would love to do the right thing. And I feel like I did do the right thing. Now, for her, and then I told her, on top of that, I didn't even have the money. He paid with a credit card. The money just hit the bank account today. I'm going to give my son what he deserves. And I would give her some because she did market me that morning, but that's all she did. And I don't even know who he is. The barber, that's my son's head. He wasn't with me. Keith Lee, I heard he thought that they were my kids. They're not my kids. Those were my son's friends. But this ain't even about money, y'all. This is about the principle. How dare you come and make it seem like this was something that it wasn't? You were supposed to be out there to support Sweetly Seasoned, a struggling business. And then you turn around and make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. I dare you. I dare you. And yeah, for everybody, I'm getting emotional because y'all have no idea how much work and effort I put into my business. And I don't know if this is going to make me or break me. I don't know, but I know I got God. And God is the one that told me to go to school. And go to school again. I've been flourishing ever since. I have won chef awards. I have done a lot of things. And I have a lot of upcoming things that I plan on doing. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me, after him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him. Because I'm in for doing the right thing. If he tell me to give them that money, knowing that they was not with me, and just let y'all know she's a scammer. Yes, give and you will receive. That is true. He already told me to. He told me, yeah, he did. He said, listen closely. Go to the video and listen closely to what he says. He says, give that barber the $1,000 for free haircuts. There was no free haircuts. My sons paid him. There was no free haircuts. He wasn't even there for that. He was never there for that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He was never there. Oh, the free food. That's a lie. That's a lie. I supposed to close at 5 o'clock, but Keith Lee came right before that. So, I set out to 9 o'clock giving out free food to everybody. That is a lie. That is a lie. And then for when Keith Lee did came, I don't understand why that girl jumped in the pictures when she is not a part of us. She should not have been in any of the pictures. She didn't even belong there. Oh, honey, baby. Tears. I ain't trying to cry for a pity. I serve God. I serve a God, and I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to end this, and I hope to see you guys. I'm not going to let this stop me. I hope to see you guys. I have some great things coming up. It is what it is. It was everything. You cannot believe everything you hear. And you cannot believe what people say. Facts is facts.
Alright, now her son speaks as well. I'm gonna play y'all that part, but first, this is my quick little thoughts on the situation so far. It doesn't matter if they were with you or not, man. He directed for money to go to those individuals. He's seen hardworking people providing a service and he wanted to help them out. It wasn't on you to determine how much help they deserve. He stated exactly how much he wanted to give those entrepreneurs. If this is any indication of how you'll be once your business gets bigger, then maybe you don't deserve a bigger business, man. The way you are with 4K is the way you'll be with 400K. But being stingy with that extra 2K may have caused you your business. The lady even told you to keep the 1K. That could have went to her brother. And this part right here blew me, bro.
I don't think I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want Keith Lee to tell me. After him knowing the truth now, if that man tell me to give them the money, I'll give it to him.
You don't need Keith to tell you what to do. He told you what to do with the money.
I see y'all giving out haircuts and doing
My little brother, yeah.
We want to leave $1,000 to the barber so he can cut everybody.
Oh, that's my little brother. He went to go pick up my baby brother from school.
We want to leave you $1,000 to cut hair. We want to leave you $2,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah, so please charge my car for $4,000 and y'all switch it and y'all divvy it however y'all feel necessary.
And the last thing was her comments about the lady taking a picture with Keith Lee. She was wearing your company's shirt. That's marketing. An influencer in your shirt taking a picture with Keith Lee is something that people would pay thousands of dollars for. I'm sorry, auntie, but you seem to be in over your head as an entrepreneur. You may be a great chef, but you dropped the ball in many ways and you just seem like a greedy person. Like, peep this gem right here. Peep this. At the beginning of the video, Keith Lee talked about the prices being too damn high and he didn't think that it was worth it. But he understood because she was a food truck, X, Y, and Z shit.
Is this $80 worth of food? In my opinion, no.
But considering the fact that it's been slow and she has an overhead, the fact that this is a food truck and everything is made to order, I understand.
Now, Sherelle was speaking on Rick the Ruler and Kev the Comics platform on TikTok. Shout out to them folks. But Sherelle was speaking on there and peep what she said about this lady finessing the prices just because she knew that it was a great possibility that Keith Lee was going to be there that day. Peep this green ass flaw ass shit.
What she just said was there was a SKU for the regular price and then there's a KL SKU. There's a regular price SKU and then there's a KL SKU. They were to ring up everything under the KL SKU. The KL SKU is the Keith Lee price.
Right. Now I'm trying to figure out how did she know? How did they know?
The original menu right here.
Oh, she got it. She got receipts.
That's the original menu. Now hold on one second. Let me go back to these videos and find it.
The question that Slim was asking was how did you know that Keith Lee was coming?
I didn't know actually.
Nobody knew. He don't tell nobody.
Really believed he was coming. It was more so like I got a phone call, but I'm not sure if I was being scammed or not. So they were like preparing for him.
I got you because she knew he was in Dallas. So she was like, let me just in case, we're going to be prepared for because
I'm saying like, did y'all know it was his family when they walked up though?
No, honestly, the recording that I seen from Keith Lee's video, my fat ass was over there getting ready to sit down. Like I'm about to fall down.
You better stop calling your son fat because you can get it. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I'm trying to get that menu. Hold on. Cause I wrote that motherfucker. Boom, there it is.
Yeah, we see you.
Really? Oh yes, God is amazing. Now look at these prices. I wrote this menu. This is a new one for the Keith Lee.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Prices went up.
Damn, so good.
They went up. The ribs, $20 right here, but on the original menu that was $14. I thought it was $15.
Hell no. That's why he said $80 worth of food, but he said it's overpriced. But he went on got it.
Definitely overpriced.
So were you all using the Keith Lee SKU just the whole day just because he's in town, he's here, so we charging these prices?
I actually got in about an hour maybe before Keith Lee got there, so I'm not sure what they were doing in the beginning. I was strictly still outside, promoting, trying to make sure Cuz was gonna come. Then I got thrown in, and I'm like, run it to me real quick, cause I use my phone and my computer in the little thing that plug in. That little system, fuck that. So she was like, this is how you do this. You're going to use the KL. And that's when I asked the questions. And I'm looking at 2 different prices. And I'm moving fast because, when people was coming up there, she got about 14, 15 people after Keith Lee left. So I'm moving fast. I'm just hitting shit at this point. So I'm selling combos. What does a combo come with? It come with a drink, right? This motherfucker going to tell me that they paying $20 for a real combo plate. But they also got to pay an additional $3 for a can soda.
You got me fucked up.
Huh?
Yeah, she just a greedy person. That's not.
Thank y'all for the cash out. I appreciate the cash out. Thank you for the cash out. I appreciate it.
That's the example of that's one of the reasons why black-owned businesses don't be making money like that, because they put the money over the service. Know what I'm saying? If you put more time and energy into the service versus making the money gonna follow.
So, ma'am, you are a greedy woman all around. All around. And you know what? Let's listen to the Sun, because I'm gonna pull something out from the Sun's video to let y'all peep how greedy these people are.
Okay, so let me address this situation and let me tell y'all the truth, unbiased, of what's really going on. Basically, somebody wants clout and they want their name involved in this situation so bad that they are telling lies in order to gain attention and followers. Notice that all of their videos mentioning Keith Lee, whether positive or negative, are the only ones on their page that are over 100,000 views. Check out mine. That's not the case. I do not have to use Keith Lee to exploit for views. I would never do that to him. The fact that somebody I call my friend is doing that is making me sick to my stomach, and that's why I was not trying to make a video to address it. Like I told Sherelle, let's handle it privately. However y'all want to do it, we can email Keith Lee, we can talk to him, we can figure it out. But this internet stuff ain't no point for that. That's just for views and money and clicks. Like, we don't need to do that. The issue was, listen to the words that Keith Lee said in this video.
I see y'all getting our haircuts and doing braids. So we want to leave $1,000 to the barber so we can cut everybody free.
Everybody speak English, right? Everybody heard him say he wanted to give $1,000 to the barber to cut everybody's hair for free. But when it came time for that to happen, the barber said he could not make it. He cut one head for free that day, and that was before Keith Lee even got there. Everybody else, he got paid for. He pulled up to the event because he knew Keith Lee was going to be there, because we got a call the day before saying he was. So in order to help build his brand, we allowed him to use the generator, use everything else, use whatever resources he needed to help him build his business. I made a promotional video to try to get him more clients. I was trying to help the man. So initially, through the excitement, we was all just thinking Keith Lee donated the $1,000 to him just, out of the kindness of his heart. But after the excitement wore down and we watched the videos, it was like, oh, he said to cut hair for free. So that's when I asked Sherelle, could her brother come to the food truck to cut the hair for free? She said, no, he has to leave, but he wants his money before he leaves. But you didn't do what Keith Lee asked, so why do you want the money? We have to now find a whole nother barber and pay them to cut the hair, but your brother still want his money and y'all know we're struggling. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lose a friend over $1,000. It's not worth it. They really need this money so bad. So I said, out of my bank account, I will pay the $1,000. Out of Keith Lee's money, the $1,000 will go towards another barber who can actually come and cut hair, because he couldn't. Okay? Sherelle said she didn't want her $1,000 because she knows the situation my mom is in. She knows about the food truck need fixes. She knows everything. So she was acting like she was being so nice and caring. Like, oh, I don't want the part. I just wanted to meet Keith Lee. I got what I wanted. And then the next day she's like, oh, my brother want his money even though he don't want to cut no hair. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to still give you the money because I don't want to argue with my friend. But my bank card got stolen. I can't get in my account right now. He got to wait till I can make it to the bank. They wanted the money. It was like 5 p.m. at this point. They wanted it that same day before he left. How I'm going to get to the bank? I don't got no bank card. The bank closed. What you want me to do? My mom does not have the money. I had to buy the money for the food on the food truck with my money. I can show y'all the bank account slips, me going to take out the withdrawal. I can show you everything. I took $3,000 out of my bank account so that we could go and buy the food and have enough for the Keith Lee effect or whatever have you, because everybody knows my mom did not have the money. I said it on TikTok. I said it to my friend. She knows what's going on. Did she care? No. She cared about the clout. So first you say you're coming to help a struggling business owner and all of this stuff. And then you say, I don't want nothing. I just want to meet Keith Lee. I just want to be a part of it. And now you drag your brother along because nobody invited him to come. He comes along. He cuts one person's head for free. Keith Lee sees it on the live because I thought he was giving out free haircuts, so I announced it on the live, which I apologize for. I thought he was giving free haircuts out. He even cut my brother's hair. So I told my brother, you know what? He trying to get some, new customers in Dallas. You looking for a barber? Sit down and let him cut your hair. It's free. Just try him out. My brother did so. Afterwards, the barber was asking for money. I'm like, I thought it was free. He's like, no, I need my $30. So now I'm irritated. I'm just like, whatever. I got 20 I can send you. So I sent him the $20. My brother sent him the other 10. My brother also pays him for my nephew's haircut as well. But I said, because he just had like a newborn child recently or something, I'm like, just give him the money because I just don't want to deal with all the drama behind $1,000. My mom says she does not have the money to give because the payment has not cleared yet. Said once it's cleared, she will send over the money. Said she will send it to me and I will send it to him because she's not dealing with Sherelle or him at this point because of the way they were acting. So they can stop lying, saying that he did what Keith Lee asked for and cut hair for free, because he did not cut people's hair for free. We had to pay another barber to come and cut people's hair for free the way Keith Lee asked for it to be done, because that barber said he had to go out of town. He does not live in Dallas, by the way. He was visiting. I said, that's fine. I told Sherelle, as soon as I get sent the money, I'll give it to you. If I can get access to my bank account before she send it, I'm going to give it to you. So you could have cut hair because you was in town. You just didn't want to. You just want the money for free. So I said, I'm still going to give him the money for free. Whatever. I'll take the L. The community expect the haircuts because Keith Lee said it. We're going to get another barber. We're going to please everybody. Cool. We had it all figured out. So they know that I can't go to the bank and get the money because the bank's closed. My mom doesn't have the money in her bank account. So how is she supposed to get it? And you're giving me an ultimatum that if you don't get your money by a certain time, you're going to go on the internet and blast my mom's business and ruin her reputation that she works so hard to build. Yet you're out here scamming people. We don't do things like that. Search up the person's name who out here slandering my mom's name. Search up them and scam in the search bar and see what comes up. Now do that with my name and see what happens. Nothing. People want to talk about ethics until it's time to show some. Literally everybody was getting paid, even though it was a misunderstanding with Keith Lee regarding the barber being there. My mom never invited the barber. She never spoke to him. I never invited the barber either. He came. I was happy he was able to cut my hair. I was thinking it was free. It was a big misunderstanding. But because I caused a lot of the misunderstanding, I'm like, no, I was a busy day for me. I'll forget it. I'm paying him $1,000. My mom wanted to do what was right with the money Keith Lee gave her because he said to get free haircuts. So she was like, if he can't make it, we got to get somebody else, because she wanted to do, the videos and all of that stuff of it being done with the people in the line. We just wanted the whole thing in effect, but her brother would not do it. So although her brother couldn't show up and do the job Keith Lee asked for and cut people hair for free, he was able to show up and ask for his money at closing. He kept making up excuses on why he had to leave town, but yet he's still here. And now you're trying to slander my mom's business and the brand that I have worked so hard for over these days. It's jealousy. It's evil. You wonder how some people, everybody always in tool with them. How many times have y'all seen me in tool with anybody on this internet? But the other person, they're always in tool with people. It's always drama surrounding their name. People have literally paid money to get them taken off of this earth. I don't have those type of issues. People love me because I give out pure, genuine love and don't expect anything in return. That, what they did, was all under conditions. It was under conditions that she meets Keith Lee and they get pictures and they get this and that. It was all them. If you out here for this struggling business owner trying to help, why is it now all about you? Y'all steady saying she didn't want to give you the money out the thing. No, she wanted to do what Keith Lee wanted to do with the money. I said I will give you $1,000 because you felt like you were entitled to $1,000 for cutting one person's hair. So y'all answer me this. If we were trying to do the right thing, get a barber to come cut the green hair. If we were going to still pay the barber $1,000 just for cutting one person's hair because Keith Lee said so, why come to the internet? On my right hand to God, on my grandmother's grave, y'all, I told her and her brother several times, more than 5, don't even worry, I'm going to give you the money as soon as I can. So why bring it to the internet, y'all? Strictly clout. They use the situation, they put drama around me and Keith Lee's brand. And this is somebody who I trusted. I should have never trusted a content creator. All they care about is views, likes, and clickbait. So she's going to keep talking about Keith as long as she can to keep it rolling.
Okay, so y'all heard his side, but one thing that stood out to me is him. He's the one who said the thing about them giving out free haircuts, then apologize for it. And also another thing is when all the hoopla was going around, they said they listened back to the video to see what Keith Lee said to determine whether they should give the money or not.
Initially, through the excitement, we was all just thinking Keith Lee donated the $1,000 to him just, out of the kindness of his heart. But after the excitement wore down and we watched the videos, it was like, oh, he said to cut hair for free.
So they were already looking for a way to be greedy.
Hi, man, I was in my bed trying to sleep, and I got woke up to a motherfucker line talking about he didn't invite me out there, saying that I wanted to come out there and I wanted to get clout ABC X, Y, and Z. But let me show y'all the proof. First things first, you found out Keith Lee was coming and you said you wanted to make them this weak ass shirt so that you could give it to him. You don't know how to run a t-shirt business, so you asked me to do it, right? If you realize those pictures I took right there, you took those right here in my hallway where my desk is, where I have all of my information, where I have my t-shirt printing machine, all of that. You must have forgot my brother was here when you pulled up, right? You wanted him to do the haircut, but you was out here stressing over the fact that Keith Lee was on his way out here. You couldn't even think straight. But you didn't want me out here. Why are you sending me your mom's logo to see if I can chop it up on a t-shirt? Hold on real quick. Y'all see this? Do y'all see this right here? So if I was not invited, why am I making t-shirts to come? Listen to me. I've never been the person to try to push myself onto bombs in my bad. I've never been the type of person to push myself onto bums in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So after I did that, you said, thank you for everything. I appreciate it. Then something about $25. I don't know what the fuck that is. Of course, I'm going to forever be here. So in the midst of the conversation, I told you that I would come and help you and I would be the cashier. If I was never supposed to be there, if I was never supposed to be in the presence, and I only wanted to see Keith Lee, why on God's green earth am I in the food truck helping? Why am I out there promoting on live the entire time? But let's take it back, because you forgot you text me. You said, if you got a basketball, bring it. It's courts right there we can play on when we need a break. What did I say to you? I don't have a ball. Then the next morning after I said that, I said, wake up. My little brother can't come. You said, damn. I said, my middle brother is here. You said they got to have experience or they gon' drown. It takes a minute to get the hang of things. You got to remember the timers and all of that. I only know a few people who have worked fast food, but you never invited me. You never wanted my brother to come out there and drop fries. You wanted my 18-year-old brother to miss school so that your motherfucking mama can have the help that she needed. I said, I don't know. I'm going to help out in all the areas I can. Hopefully you find someone. Then I said I was on the way. He said, okay. I said, you up? Dress? We have work to do. He said, I'm ready. 10 minutes away. Okay, and I pulled up to the spot. See, I ain't want to do it to you, Trey. On my kids, I did not want to do it to you. I begged you. I pleaded to you. Right here in my bedroom yesterday on my phone. I said, bro, I'm going to give your mama to 5 o'clock to make it right with my brother. It could have been me she played with. It could have been anybody else in America she played with. But when you brought that shit to my house, you brought that shit to my land, my front porch. That's where I had a problem with it. You looked me dead in my face and said, if you go and make a video, this shit gonna fall back on me. If you go and make a video, this shit gonna tarnish me. If you go and make a video, everything was pointing me to the ultimatum of choose your brother or choose my platform. And by golly, with the ooh shit, I'm getting pissed the fuck off. I would never in a million years choose your motherfucking platform when your platform was built off of me. You do understand that, right? You do understand that, right? I done built 3 pages from the ground up organically. I've made millions of followers organically, and you stuck at 200,000 and you telling me that, come on, bro, come on. You want to do it? We about to do it. Watch this.
Now, I personally think Keith wanted that barber to get the 1K. He's seen a hard-working black man, a hard-working black woman, a hard-working older black woman, and wanted to give all them money. Of course, he didn't know the specifics of the situation. You had opportunity to tell him that he didn't work with you. He was just passing by. You had opportunity to tell him when he was right there in your face. And the shop was getting ready to close anyway. So the situation wasn't going to be ideal for him to be able to be out there to give free haircuts for the rest of the time, because you weren't planning to be out there for too much longer. Based on what I'm seeing so far. I may be wrong, but based on what I'm seeing so far. So with that being said, you should have just gave the man $1,000. Because I don't understand what they're missing here. The Keith Lee effect would have brought that money back tenfold, times 30, times 40. But your greediness is going to prevent you from getting those blessings. Now, a lot of folks could use $1,000 right now, so I'm not going to shit on that amount of money. But what I would say is that money right there would pale in comparison to what you would have received from being a generous person and just sitting there and preparing for the storm that was going to be coming from the next day with all the customers. That's all you had to do, and you would have been perfectly fine. But now you're in a position that I don't know if your business is going to be able to do its thing moving forward. But to you guys out there listening, you guys let me know what you have done in this situation. Would you have given the tip to the barber and the lady? The lady didn't even want her tip no more. So that right there could have nipped it in the bud, in my opinion. She didn't even want her tip anymore. They could have gave that $1,000 right there to her brother. But what would you have done? Do you agree with this lady, the food truck owner? Or do you think the guy should have got tipped? I'm wondering if Keith Lee is going to actually speak on the situation. Who knows? We'll see. But y'all got to let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, though. This has been another update with Stace. Yo.